I'm thinking this chick hitting us with some rage bait, but I need some content. I'll allow it. Let's go.
My friend of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man. I'm gonna tell you the story. So the way it works out is her birthday, their anniversary, Christmas, my birthday, New Year's. So right around this time of the year, we're chatting a whole bunch. Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? Da, 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 da. Y'all, so this year, no different. Hit her up. Let me set this up because I need my hands stuck. I'll tell you a story. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she goes, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start. Now I'm gonna start. And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort shit from the men that they're with. Now let me preface this by saying he's a man of means, okay? I sold this man his third property when I was in real estate. I've seen his picture. This man makes well into the mid to high six figures.
Why are you pocket watching him? One. And then two, how is this any of your business with your girlfriend and her man does in their relationship or what he gets her? This seems like something that has nothing to do with you. You are way too invested in your friend's relationship.
Okay? And you are the type of person that likes to travel because we bonded over that. We've traveled and taken trips together before. It's just so minimal to me what he does for her every time. A birthday, flower, dinners, a gift. Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like, it's the same shit over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, girl, you deserve better. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to one a year, it would take y'all a lifetime. Literally. You should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this.
I've said it before, we don't call women losers enough. This is a floozer, a female loser. And this invested in her friend's relationship. I wonder what's going on with her relationship. How your man feel about this?
Like, I feel like you're just accepting, yo. And this is what pisses me off so much about it, is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she talks about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you. You're integrated into his life. Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you. Okay, for his birthday, this video getting a little long, so I'm gonna do part 2.
Before we get to part 2, let's look at some of the comments that's being said on her TikTok page. Let's see what the comments are saying. Check out the very first comment from a woman. Lots of Love says, you got to get you some business. Thank you. The next comment from a woman says, plot twist, he did way more for her, but she just didn't tell you because she's found you to be a monitoring spirit. I'm just saying. The third comment, you seem very passionate about their relationship. The fourth comment, what does your man buy you? That's great. And the content creator responds, love a spiteful comment. Cynthia says, we don't need a part 2, boo. Thank you. We do not. She gave us one. We do not need it. Herman says she mentioned everything but her own anniversary. Another comment says, you want the man? The next comment says, the worst possible gift is unsolicited advice. That's a great point. The next comment from a woman. The majority of these are from women. Her birthday, their anniversary, Christmas, my birthday. Wrap it up. That's a fact. Let's get back to the video and hear her rant about part 2.
Okay, so I need her to understand that this man loves her, but he does not like her, and she needs to move on to a different man who will. Because mind you, they just celebrated their 4-year anniversary, and they're not married. They're not even engaged, okay? And this man is a multi-business owner. He's a decision maker. He doesn't linger on making decisions. So that doesn't stop at 5 p.m. Like, he does the same thing in his personal life. So if he hasn't made that decision in 4 years, babe. Anyway, for his birthday, because his birthday is in March, he went to some big baseball thing over in Vegas and stayed at the Ritz-Carlton and went to some big-ass Michelin star restaurant. All this in the third.
Look at the pocket watching. The pocket watching disgusts me. Now I'm going back to the comment from part 1. Do you want this dude? You was all in the mix and don't even know what the flavor is. Let me recite a passage from the Bible. And I'm a bit atheist, so forgive me if I don't know it verbatim. In the beginning, Jesus said, mind your goddamn business, bitch. Why are you all in there? This is so funny. This can't be serious. She can't be serious because this is too funny if it is.
And then whenever he is with his friends or they go out of town and he does it big. But her birthday rolls around, their anniversary rolls around, and all you got was some flowers and dinner up the street? Girl, I would decapitate. It upsets me so much, and I try to get her to understand, listen, at this point, you're just a comfort to him. You are comfortable, you're convenient, you're controllable, it's accessible. I mean, we're not talking about somebody that makes $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, y'all. We talking about somebody who can 10x that damn near. So the money's there, okay? And he's generous to her and he treats her well.
If he's generous to her and treats her well, that's the only thing you should be worried about. You notice she keeps bringing up his money. The pocket watching is egregious.
But he doesn't treat her as well as he should based on his station, okay? And I want her to be with someone who is literally obsessed with her and wants to give her the world. So when her birthday rolls around, he's sending her to some super 5-star luxury resort. It's your birthday. It's your day. I want to celebrate you, not take you to dinner and give you a dozen roses. Bitch, if you give me some flowers, it better fill the room.
And look at this. And this is why he's successful. Because if you listen to women like this, they just want you to simp out. Another thing is that, and I talked about this a long time ago, how women see success. Women look at a successful man and think that that successful man should be blowing all his money or spending a substantial amount of his money on this woman on a regular basis. She even just said it. If you got me roses, you better have enough flowers to fill up a room because a bouquet just ain't good enough. But they want men who are successful men, in which for those men to be successful, they have to be disciplined. But they want those same disciplined, successful men to be undisciplined when it comes to them financially.
If you are with these types of men for years and years and years and there's no movement happening, or he's not going as big for you as he does for himself on a consistent basis, one of 3 things are happening. He has not met the woman that he wants to be with yet, or he has met her and she's not available and he's just trying to hold on because she's not married. So as long as he's not married and she's not married, there's still a chance. Or he knows exactly who he wants to be with and he just knows in his heart that he's not ready either mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally to step to her just yet, because when he does, he knows that he's gonna go full throttle. So while he's with you, he's preparing himself for her. This woman called me everything but a child of God. And I understand where she's coming from. I understand why she's offended. I understand my battery's low. I understand why she's upset. And I understand why she doesn't want me to speak to her again. But she needs to understand why I'm trying to advocate for her. What's the lady who was like on that video? Stand up!
But that's the problem. She's a grown-ass woman. You think that she needs to be advocated for. She's an adult. If she don't want to be with that man and she feels like he's wasting 4 years of her time, she'll figure it out on her own without you, because you're masquerading it as I'm trying to look out for this person, but really you hate. Even if it's not genuinely hate in your heart, it comes across as hate. Let's see what the comments are saying for part 2. First comment says, as a married woman, if I ever felt a friend was this involved in my relationship, I absolutely cut them off too. Next comment, I 1000% agree with everything you said, but I would keep it to myself. Even still, I think if she agrees with that, she has a deplorable mentality, but at least she's wise enough to keep those comments to herself. The next comment says, why do you know so much about this man? Exactly. The fourth comment says, I must have liked this one earlier. Single friends keep others single. Talk to him, sir. Aquarius Villain says, it's not that you're wrong, but when she told you to leave it alone, you should have respected your boundaries. This is her lesson to learn, not yours. All you can do is be her friend. And even though I disagree with this comment, I'll give her that they've been together 4 years and they're not at least engaged yet. I'll give her that. But like you said, that's none of her business. First of all, if your friend is happy in their situation, so be it. Maybe he'll propose to her, maybe he won't. But at the end of the day, it's none of your damn business. And you shouldn't be this involved or this interested in your friend's relationship. Little homie says, no ring on your finger. Huh? There you go. The next comment says, you want her to leave so you can have him. Good point. I mean, Good point. I didn't think about that, Miss Two Melons. You want him for yourself, the long story shortened. This comment says, I see what you mean, but you can't be madder than her. Exactly. And she comes back and says, and will no longer be. Woman says, I used to be you. I had a friend like this, and it used to drive me crazy, but I was also avoiding some things within myself. I challenge you to go inward and figure out how to make you the main character in your life, not your friend. Exactly. What does next one say? She didn't cut you off because of a man. She cut you off because she is not ready to accept the truth. She has fallen for potential, and that's okay for her. Sometimes we see more value in our friends than they see in themselves. Your heart was in the right place. Her heart was not in the right place. I disagree with that. But again, let's focus on what she said that actually mattered. She said her boyfriend is extremely generous to her and nice to her and take care of her. Her only real complaint is that she feels her friend's boyfriend doesn't do enough for her when it comes to celebrations. Maybe he's the type of dude, similar to myself, who don't give a damn about holidays and celebrations, things like that. Doesn't make him wrong. That's just the man that he is and the man that she chose to be with, continuing to be with for 4 years now. So at the end of the day, this woman is jelly and she's over-invested in her friend's relationship. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I could be wrong. Let me know. Do better, Squadron. Fall out.